Hey air signs, so I already have some of the cards pulled, but this is going to be the air sign reading for the month of March. So Aquarius, look, I gotta look at my book or something, but it's Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, and whatever the third one is. But there's the third one. You know what it is. But I'll have them down in the description box anyway if you don't. So as you can see, like I said, I have some of the cards already pulled. Because, yeah, I thought I was recording. So the first card we have is Masa. And let's see. I had read the energy of this card, but let me get a recap real quick. It was 172. Let me see. 126. Yeah, there we go. So the main thing that stood out is a move such as a change in residence or the intercession of a courier. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. And it also says an unexpected gift arrives, whether it be for good or for ill. So, and then it's also crazy because I have the 6, 7, 8 of cups, which indicates progression and forward movement. And within this card, we have the ship there in the corner. But the stars in this picture on this card stood out to me as far as like something. It's like something you've been wishing to do, something you've been desiring. Basically to embark on a new journey, because we also have the Empress. So I may be talking to mostly divine feminines. Like I always say, gender doesn't matter. You can be a man and be a divine feminine. It depends on which energy you lean into the most. But the fact that I have the 6, 7, and 8 of cups, forward movement, but there's the 7 of cups indicates there's like indecision about it, or not quite clear on it. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify each of these cards real quick. See what else comes through. But yeah, you're not quite sure on whether or not you should, or you feel like you have too many options in front of you, and you can't really decide which one you're meant to take. But you are meant to embark on a new journey, begin a new journey, because that's what the 8 of cups is about. Is walking away from something that no longer serves you in order to begin a new journey within the self, the journey to the self, but also just embarking on a journey of new experiences. The 6 of cups has a nostalgic energy, so I want to clarify each of these. So, where's the 7 of cups about spirit? Okay, so with the 7 of cups, I got the 9 of swords, which is fear. So it looks like fear is what's making you feel like you're so confused, like you don't know which direction to go, like you don't know what to do, but you really do, you know. So you just need to give yourself time to take a step back and you know, allow clarity to come through. You know, when you find yourself overwhelmed. Let me get this 8 of cups. Where's the 8 of cups about? Okay. Yeah, the 2 of wands. Being torn, being split. Another thing I get with this 2 of wands is like you're afraid to walk away from something that you're used to or that you've known for a while. Yeah, something that you've known for a while, and you're just not sure which direction to go, whether or not you should walk away from it. Let me get the 6 of cups. What is the 6 of cups about? The 6 of cups having to do it. Oh, I thought the 6 of cups having to do it. Okay. So the 6 of cups, we got the Knight of cups. Let me get one more with the 6 of cups because I think I have something, but this is 12th Hanged Man, I believe. Different perspective. Okay. Stalling. 6 of Cups. Okay. Let me get more clarification for the 6 of Cups real quick. But there may be something you've been, let me see. 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Let's go at the top of the deck here. So at the top of the deck, I have the King of Pentacles. Then I have the 4 of Wands in clarification for the 6 of Cups. I have the 4 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. So another thing that some of you may have been wanting is for a masculine to come through and return and kind of set things straight, you know, balance things out, you know, make things clear. Okay, so this is kind of specific. For some of you, I get that you're afraid to walk away from your current situation. You may be in a relationship right now. And you're afraid to walk away from it. Because you want to return to someone from your past, someone that you've had a connection with in the past. Let me see. Let me get one to clarify the the Empress real quick. Okay, to clarify the Empress. Yeah, see, with the Empress, we got the 2 of Cups. So this is what you're desiring. You're desiring this open connection, this union, this reconnection with this King of Pentacles. This is the person that you kind of feel like is your divine masculine, like your soulmate, your twin flame, however you call it, your divine counterpart, your sacred lover, whatever it is. This is the person that you see yourself with. Let's see, but we have the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and this is from the top of the deck. So like the 7 of Swords here, the 3 of Swords. 7 of Swords is about wearing a mask, not quite getting to see someone for who they really are because they won't allow you to, and pain coming from this. That's what that 3 of Swords is. Pain and sadness coming from this. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is a lot going on. So I get that, you know, the person that you're wanting to return to from the past, you know, I get that in the past they weren't open, they weren't honest with you, they were deceptive in different ways, including when it came to their feelings, whether it be towards you or just in general. And I want to take a look at this card again because I'm drawn back to this. So this has to do with, this reading mostly has to do with like what it is that you're truly desiring, and this fear that you have of going after it. Going after it doesn't mean, you know, chasing or pining after this person that you have feelings for, that you desire, but just like following your heart and doing what you know is right for you. You know, if you find yourself pretending in a relationship or not being genuine in a relationship with someone, and you feel that the best thing for you to do is to leave that relationship, then do that, because you're honoring yourself and you honestly are respecting that person as well, not leading them on, not stringing them along. Now that part is my personal opinion, the stringing them along and things like that. But you know, listen to your inner guidance. You know, you're receiving your inner, I said this earlier, you have a built-in compass to tell you exactly what it is you're meant to do, to tell you exactly what it is, where you're meant to go and where you're not meant to be. You know, and it's going to point you towards your true north. Sorry, I'm looking for this card in here and I had forgotten I was doing that. Okay, yeah, see, and it's a move such as change in resident or an intercession of Aquarius. So crossing paths, that's what I get with that. You know, you're hoping for a crossing of paths again, you know, this person to return. Let me see what else comes through. Let's see what else comes through. Let's see. going to use this deck right here. What else about this? Air signs. Okay, so I have authority. Frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So this authority card has the number 10, which is about completion. With this authority, there's a discipline card in here, I believe, but I'm looking at this card, sorry. There's a discipline card in here in this deck. Okay, and this one. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this. So with this authority card. So as whatever cycles that are needing to clear through and complete, you're needing to, in a way, kind of I want to say contain yourself, but be patient as the process ensues, you know. Like I said, listen to your inner guidance, you know. Wherever you know you're meant to take action, do that, because non-action is an action as well, you know. So if you're going against your guidance, then, you know, you're really not serving your highest good. And honestly, change is scary. It is scary, you know. But that's how you know you're meant to do something in a way. Now, be discerning on that, but yeah. So the next cards, okay, see, I just mentioned change being scary. All right. So the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Okay, so like I said, I was just talking about change. I haven't flipped this card over yet, but I was just talking about change being scary. You know, I gave an example earlier, like if you're in a relationship, you find yourself not being genuine, you know, you feel like you're leading someone on. Taking that action and ending that relationship to facilitate a new beginning. Honestly, your journey with yourself is the first relationship that you want to have. But that's another benefit in bringing about that ending in the relationship that you feel like you weren't being genuine in. But like I said, it's scary because, you know, another person's involved, and, you know, you do want to. You don't want to hurt anybody, but you also don't want to hurt yourself, you know. Healing is going to happen. You know, this person will heal. As long as you allow yourself to, you'll heal. Sorry, I want to stop that in there. As long as you allow yourself to, you'll heal. But yeah. And then we have throat chakra, communication. So being honest about what it is that you're wanting. Being honest about what it is that you don't want. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Okay? That's also about being honest about the way you're feeling, the thoughts that you're having in a situation. Okay? So when it comes to this discipline that I was mentioning, as the cycle goes through, you know, not feeling the need to rush anything or the need to have control over a situation, you know, the desire that you have for this person to return, you know, it's okay to have that desire, but if you find yourself trying to do something to make that happen, that's you needing to reel it back in. That's you needing to bring it back to yourself. Okay, you need to center your energy within yourself when things get like that. All right, if you find yourself pining or chasing, or even setting high expectations or setting any expectations at all for a person. Let's see. I want to pull from here. Okay. Sorry, they're doing a lot of construction on a house outside, so, or they're working on a house outside, so it's right across the street. So, what else for air signs? Advice for air signs. Month of March. Advice for air signs for the month of March. I don't want to pull too many. Okay, just making sure. Okay, yeah, and this one. So, all right, was not expecting to pull this many. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So we have peace, number 11, which is about balance. You see the, all of these have different colors on the top, but you see the black and white, that reminds you of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. It's the number 11, balance. Okay, and the keywords that do stand out are harmony, balance, and expansion. Harmony, balance, and expansion. So, as I said before, you are your main focus. You know, you have the desires that you have for a reason. You're meant to have what it is that you want. It may not look exactly how you think you want it to look. So that's what bringing it back to you is about. You know, bringing the focus back to you is about, because you release your grip. You release your need to control the way your love life looks like. Like, you know, you're meant to have boundaries and standards and things like that. But when you find yourself saying, I need to be with this person, we have to live in this place, they have to treat me like this, and you know, yes, you deserve to be treated like a queen or a king, you know, you deserve to be respected and all these things. But when you have these expectations and this person is doing things that does not look exactly like those expectations, you feel disappointed, you feel let down, but that person didn't do anything wrong. Okay, unless they actually did, but that's not the point. This person didn't actually do anything wrong. That means you need to bring it back to you and bring balance and harmony within yourself, so that you're able to properly detach from the situation and see things clearly. We have oppression, which is restriction, feeling cut off, and depression. Those are the keywords that stand out with this one. So feeling cut off, restriction, and depression. This person that you have feelings for, that you feel is your, you know, soulmate, divine partner, so on and so forth. You know, this brings me back to the balance. You know, if you're in this energy, this oppressed energy, this feeling depressed, feeling restricted, feeling cut off from this person, that means you're cut off from yourself. All right, you're cut off from yourself, and you need to reconnect with you first. Okay. Then we have the creative. What was the? Okay, that was oppression was the number 47, which 4 + 7 = 11. We have the creative, which is the number 1. Okay, and the creative is the active yang principle, which is the masculine. It also says masculinity. Let's see. So this is just the masculine energy. Another word that stands out is strength. So you're needing to get in connection with the masculine within yourself first. If I'm talking to more divine feminines, you're needing to connect with the divine masculine within yourself first, and balance your masculine energy out with your feminine, so that you're not so deep off into, you know, these cut off, like this feeling cut off, this depression, you know, feeling, you know, lost in the darkness. Then we have obstacles. Yeah. So you really feel like there are a lot of obstacles in the way. And honestly, if you feel like your relationship is an obstacle, and that's the reason why, like, okay, I need to get this person out of the way so I can go towards this other person that I really want, you need to cool your jets. Okay. Bring it back to peace. All right. Bring it back to peace. Find peace and balance within yourself first before taking any actions. You need to clear the fog before you make any major decisions or take any major actions or steps. Okay. We have unexpected obstructions. Let's see. That's in this obstacles card. And difficulties, struggle, feeling of hopelessness, frustration, and discouragement. Yeah. So all the keywords on this card stood out with this one. And you see, you know, this looks like, and this water here, there's a storm going on, and these are your emotions. All right. These are your emotions, the depression, the frustration, feeling like things are just in the way. But that's not the case. Right now, you're in your own way because you're not able to see things clearly. Okay. And then we have the family. For some of you, it may be family members that, family members' opinions, that is having an effect on, okay, I'm looking at this card. That's having an effect on, you know, your emotions and what it is you're wanting to do. Like I said, again, like it just keeps coming back to, you know, bringing it back to yourself. You needing to balance and center yourself so that you're able to see things clearly, regardless of what anybody else is saying. And this is the card I just pulled, the taming power of the great. Self-discipline, okay, concentration, self-awareness, realizing potential, strengthening your character from within. This is that centering, okay? This is that centering yourself, grounding and centering. The green on top, I know that has to do with earth. Then I believe the bottom, the white is, I'm not sure exactly what the white is, but I know the green is earth. So you're really needing to ground and center yourself. You see how the guy there is in meditation state, as in a meditative state. You know, you really need to go within yourself to discover the power that you do hold within, okay? So that you're not feeling like you're chasing anybody, so that you don't feel cut off from anybody because you're at home within yourself. All right. And then everything it is that you desire that's meant for you, you are going to naturally attract that because it'll be effortless for you. Once you're not worried about what somebody else is doing, you're not worried about, you know, your relationship getting in the way of anything, things will happen as they should. Everything that's meant to happen is going to happen. Whether it be the ending of a relationship, the beginning of a new relationship, a person coming into your life, everything that's going to happen is meant to happen, okay? Or everything that's happening is meant to happen, okay? Even in you being in that relationship, if that's the case for some of you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. If you guys have any questions about booking a personal reading with me, please let me know in my email or through direct messages. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, air signs. All right, bye-bye.